It was a quiet, sleepy sort of day. The rain was hammering against the windows, and there had been no clients all day before he came. Before he even knocked on the door, I could tell something was wrong. His footsteps were quick, hurried, and his attire was sloppy. He had obviously come here in a rush. The thrill of excitement ran through me as I realized what his presence meant. Another client.
So what brings you to our doorstep today, good sir?
It's my brother! He's been murdered. His loot was found in the diamond mine not too far from here. Luckily, we have a video of the murder.
Let's go, Watson. The game's afoot.
I think I found something. Oh wait, it's just a chicken egg.
Silly Watson. Unfortunately, we are unable to use triangulation to derive the angle from which the arrow came from, since it was a direct hit. However, the velocity of the arrow tells us it came from about 30 meters away. That's called 10 meters 1 unit. In order to figure out the possible area where the shooter was, we can do this. We can set up the free variable inequality x squared plus y squared plus z squared is less than or equal to 9, with the x, y, and z symbolized in the three dimensions, while the less than or equal to 9 part shows that the arrow came from 3 or less units away. To visualize the equation, we can first set z to 0. Then we would simply have a circle centered at the origin with radius 3 on the xy plane. However, we can slowly increase the value of z, and the circle will be translated to the top while getting smaller and smaller, repeating the same process for z from 0 to negative 3. We quickly realize that the inequality just gives us a sphere with radius 3. Then we can use sphere's volume formula to get that the volume is 36 pi units.
Wow, you're such a genius.
Elementary, dear Watson. Are you okay, Watson?
Look, a computer.
Good job, Watson. Dang it. This is a Windows computer. I am unable to hack it.
Don't worry, I can. It's protected by our firewall. I'll have to solve this problem to get into it. We can first plot all of the points on the x and y plane because all of the z values of the points are equal to 0, which means that all the points are indeed on the x and y plane. Let's start off first with segment AB and imagine what the set of points will look like. Let's say we have a segment that's 5 units long and move it around segment AB. We can see that we get two rectangles on the top and bottom of AB and two semicircles on the points A and B. However, remember that we're in the 3D plane. We have to revolve everything around the x-axis to get two semispheres with radius 5 and one cylinder with height 2 and radius 5. We can add the two semispheres with radius 5 to get a sphere with radius 5. Using the sphere volume formula for third r cubed pi, we get that the volume of the two semispheres is equal to 500 pi over 3. Using the cylinder volume formula r squared h pi, we get that the volume of the cylinder is 50 pi. Adding the two volumes together, we get the total volume around segment AB is 650 pi over 3. Using similar logic for segment CD, we get the total volume is also 650 pi over 3. Therefore, the volume of the set of points that are within 5 units of segment AB or within 5 units of segment CD is equal to 1,300 pi over 3.
In order to hack into the archives of the security camera, we need to solve for the volume of the set of points that satisfies the following three inequalities. The first two equations means that x and y can be anywhere from negative 5 to 5. This will give us a 10 times 10 square on the xy plane. The maximum value of the absolute value of x is 5, and we can first ignore the restrictions and just assume that z can be 0 to 5 for any x value. Then we will have a 10 times 10 times 5 rectangular prism. Now we can split z is less than or equal to the absolute value of x into two inequalities. Z is less than or equal to x when x is greater than 0, and z is less than or equal to negative x when x is less than 0. Plotting the two lines in the xz plane, x equals to z or x equals to negative z, the area that's beneath the equation is the union of all the points that satisfy the inequality when y equals to negative 5. However, there are no restrictions on y, and thus y can be anything from negative 5 to 5. Creating a triangular prism with a base area of 25 over 2 and a height of 10. We have two of them, so the volume of the set of points that satisfies the inequality is 25 over 2 times 10 times 2, which is 250 units.
It looks like this recorded an electrical outage. Well, it looks like this mystery will be impossible.
At that moment, I should have known something was wrong. Watson was usually quite eager for a challenge and to solve mysteries. Alas, I was blinded by my intellect.
Wait, there was one unaffected camera. I will have to hack into the main archives. Watson, how could you?
You killed my brother!
You will never catch me.